blocker on that long Nick Singleton touchdown run that closed it out. It looked like you had a key block, kind of looked like you washed down the line there. What do you remember about the play, and how much pride do you take in being like an all-around tight end, especially on that play?
Yeah, I think the all-around tight end stuff kind of starts with Ty. That's what he puts in us since we get here as freshmen, and just embracing that role. And we blocked it well, and then Nick did his thing and made 2 or 3 guys miss just with the speed at the end of it. So it was really all around a good offensive play, and it was good time for us and when we needed. So it was a big play.
When you look at this tight end room overall, we saw Luke Reynolds again today. Obviously, Luke Dinkins return. How deep do you feel you guys are moving forward as you get into the bye week?
Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. Those guys, like you said, they've gotten some game experience now, which is really good for Luke, especially. Dink's been a guy who's had roles the past few years, and he'll have a bigger role. But just for Luke being able to get in and get those first few games out of the way will be big for him. But he's doing a great job, and I'm really excited for him. And I know there's other guys like Joey and Jerry who'll be ready to go if their number's called. So I feel like we got good depth.
Probably never had a bye week this early in the season. What do you focus on as you move out of this win into that?
Yeah, really just being the best tight end I can be, but looking at the past 2 games, what I did good, what I did bad, what I can work on, just trying to stay in shape, making sure I get my legs underneath with the time off. But yeah, it should be really good for our offense and our team, and just stay in the course and focusing on us.
In the first 2 games, how confident do you feel like the offense is? It seemed like today, even when the defense struggled, when you guys got the ball, you were able to be productive.
Yeah, I think we have good confidence right now. We're trusting Coach K. I think that's kind of where it started, the relationship we have with him and all the offensive staff just coming together and bringing us together as an offense in the case of the players. So I think we trust each other, we trust the coaches, and just keep building on what we got going right now would be important.
Did you know that you set an all-time single-game reception record yardage for tight ends?
I did not. So,
there you go. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's cool, and I appreciate it. Being able to do something like that at Penn State with a lot of great tight ends. But like I said it earlier, last week it was Trey, this week it was me who had some bigger play looks, and then it could be someone else the next week coming up. And I think it just kind of speaks to our diversity and the playmakers we have on our offense. So, like I said, last week it was Trey, this week it was me. It could be 5 other players down the road here. So we're excited, and it just speaks to our diversity as an offense.
The close score, is there a silver lining in that now going into bye week you're not feeling super great about yourself?
No, I mean we're gonna look at what we need to correct and what we did good, and they were a great team. They're a Division I football team just like everybody else we play, and they had some great players, offense and defense. Their tight end was another good tight end, and they had some good players on defense. So really not something like that where it's going to bring us down. Just learning from it and knowing we got the win at the end of the day, which is the most important stat in football. So
What did James say after the game?
pretty much what I just told you.
You just repeated it. Okay, good job, Tyler.
Tyler, it's
Going in, looking at film, preparing and everything, do you think this would be a game where some stuff might be available for you?
Yeah, I mean, there's always the plays, within the week, the game plan, what you're going to do, and then, I was hot today, so they kept coming to me, and last week it was Trey, and Drew, and we ran for I think more than we threw for today, if I'm correct. So I mean, the running backs had a great day too. So it's really all around a good day, and there's a lot of playmakers on our offense. So I mean, next week there could be another guy that steps up and has a big chance.
There's not anything particular about this opponent that you thought, I can bring it to.
No, I mean I wouldn't say anything crazy. It's just trusting the game plan and Coach K, and it worked out.
Tyler, it's still a relatively new system on offense with Andy Kotelnicki being here for his first season. How much progress do you believe was made from week 1 to week 2 in terms of adjustments or just comfortability in the system?
Yeah, I think we did good. I think we had a good start to week 1, and I feel like we kept it going, the momentum, being explosive, stuff like that. So it's been really good, and just keep building on. I feel like we got better from week 1 to week 2. So this bye week getting better, and then this next game coming up getting better with that is really important for us.
Your chemistry with Drew Aller, how is that from year 1 to year 2 of him playing full time?
Yeah, I mean it's really a simple thing, just more reps with him. Really, all through winter, spring, summer camp, and that's all around the offense. You know, we're out there pretty much every day when we're not, you know, in a training camp doing skelly, routes on air, stuff like that. So it's been good, and I'm excited to keep growing it.
And then going into the season, there's been that timeshare at tight end, if you will, whether it was you and Theo or, you know, factor in Brenton Strange not too long ago. Now you're kind of that lead tight end. How have you handled that responsibility? Do you view it that way? You know, what's your assessment overall of the tight end room to this point?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say, you know, there's still stuff I learned from Brenton Theo, like you said, and then I can still learn stuff from the guys who are in the room now because they're great tight ends themselves, and we got a lot of depth in our room. But I mean, I am, like you said, an older guy, so just, you know, I've had a little more experience, so just sharing that with them and helping them out the best I can. But they're great tight ends, you know, that are in the room with me, so I'm excited to see them keep growing.
And how's Luke done to this point, in your opinion?
Luke's been really good. He's a really mature kid just to begin with, and you know he's going to be a great tight end. He's a great tight end right now, but he's going to be really good in his time here. And I'm really excited to see him keep growing and just getting these few first games under his belt will be really good for him.